Thank you very much for joining us today. I am Shriram, Technology Lead, GenAI APG region, and I'm very happy to talk to you today. We are going to explore OPIA, Open Platform for Enterprise AI. It's going to be interesting and it will give you a lot of insights about how you can use OPIA for building GenAI solutions at enterprise grade. I carry about 18 years of experience. I have authored 47 books. I published about 150 plus research articles. I'm very happy to connect with you as well. And if you have any questions, inputs, please go ahead and give it through the email ID and the LinkedIn connect that I'm going to provide. Without further ado, let's get into the session right away. Looking forward to hearing from you. Thank you very much. Let's start with the open platform for enterprise AI. In this quick session, we are going to explore and understand the open platform for enterprise AI in a nice way. Let's walk through the agenda first. We will start with what OPIA is all about. Then we will discuss the GenAI barriers that we have all around us. Then we will understand how OPIA has simplified things for us. Followed by that, we will go ahead with a very simplified OPIA architecture. Then we will discuss the blueprints that OPIA provides you. Followed by that, a couple of very simple as well as exciting demos are awaiting, which you will see. Then we will share the resources that you can go ahead and explore further. That's all. It is a very simple, easy to understand content. I welcome you once again to the session. Let's go ahead and deeper into the open platform for enterprise AI. Alright, what is it and why do we need it? OPIA is a framework that enables the creation and evaluation of open, multi-provider, robust and composable GenAI solutions that harness the best innovation across the ecosystem. OPI is an ecosystem-wide program within the Linux Foundation Data and AI framework that aims to accelerate enterprise adoption of GenAI end-to-end solutions and realize business value. I repeat, realizing business value becomes easier through OPI. OPIA will simplify the implementation of enterprise-grade composite GenAI solutions, including RAG and many other things, into the business systems and manage its deployments. This platform's definition will include an architectural blueprint, a comprehensive set of components for GenAI systems, and a suite of specifications for both individual components and entire systems. It also includes tools for building, tuning, and evaluating the end-to-end GenAI workflows. These definitions will address key aspects such as the performance, the feature set, the trustworthiness, which include the security and transparency, followed by the readiness for enterprise-grade applications. The specifications will also include a set of reference flows and demos that can easily be reproduced and adapted. To make it very simple, OPIA is solving the complexities of productizing the enterprise AI. That's what OPIA is all about. And it's an initiative by Linux Foundation with many other partners, including Intel. Alright, what are the value proposition that OPIA brings you on the table? OPIA helps you unlock value from the data that you have in the hand. So we have got LLMs, we have got RAG, all this kind of stuff available with us with OPIA, and it's going to help us in realizing the value from the data that we have in hand much faster, much better, and much efficient as well. OPIA also reduces the complexities of the fragmented GenAI ecosystem. We will discuss more on this fragmentation that is prevalent in the GenAI ecosystem shortly. OPIA also is very collaborative in nature, and the contribution has come across the industry leaders partnering with the Linux Foundation. So many organizations have already come forward to be part of it, and it's going to be nice to know that as well, which we will discuss a little later. OPIA is very efficient, as I already told you. It helps you in harnessing the existing infrastructure, the AI accelerator or any other hardware that you choose. It is seamless in terms of integration. You can integrate it seamlessly with the enterprise software with heterogeneous support across the system and network. Most importantly, OPIA is open. It brings together the best of the innovations and is free from the proprietary vendor lock-in issues. Yes, it is free from any sort of vendor lock-in issues. Opia is ubiquitous. Yes, it runs everywhere. It has got a flexible architecture. It can work with the cloud, with the data center, with the edge, or at your PC. That way, it's going to be fantastic for us. Most importantly, we all think about the trust when it comes to AI and GenAI. Opia features a secure enterprise-ready pipeline and tools which take care of the responsibility, transparency, and traceability. The transparency, traceability, responsibility are completely taken care, and it's something that we can definitely appreciate. Opia is super scalable. Yes, it provides a vibrant ecosystem of partners who can help you out in building and scaling the solution that you are building. Overall, Opia is the future, and definitely you can go ahead and explore it. As we all know, GenAI has exploded in the recent past out of nowhere. It has provided fantastic opportunities for the businesses to innovate and enrich what they are doing already. But as it is with any other new technology, generally it is very difficult for the enterprises to realize the value. Yes, realizing GenAI value in production is a major challenge, and Opia is going to help you with that. Well, let's hear from Gartner. Yes, GenAI is complex. It goes through the barriers and is very interesting too. GenAI is tough and complex, yet again I repeat it. When asked to rate top barriers to implement GenAI at scale, the leaders of enterprise organizations identified most of the things that you are seeing in front of you. They talk of technical challenges, they also discuss the governance, they discuss the trust, and also the data. And most importantly, they also talk about you and me, about the developers who create these solutions, and about having enough of you with right skill sets. Also, they are getting into the primary barriers step by step, and we are going to go ahead with it in the same way. First and foremost thing, they see the value. I would think by now we all do, and they see the primary barriers to obtaining that value to be associated with how to deploy GenAI solutions at scale. And most importantly, we need to have the people who can develop, who can train, and improve on these solutions. To put it in simple terms, without further ado, the technical implementations can take a lot of time, and business people are worried about what are the use cases, how are the people going to use. This is the paramount problem, paramount barrier that we need to address. Second, the cost of running it. How the budget allotted is worthwhile. Does it give you the results? Things are moving super fast with GenAI, and we all know it. More opportunities also await. There are not enough amount of people who are skilled enough. So building your team, skilling them up, upskilling them, reskilling them, all these are barriers. It takes time and money. That's also addressed clearly. The next is very important, data availability. Data is the food and fuel for AI and GenAI. Having the data clean, secured, safe, and ready to be used by the models or the solutions is the real job. It's not easy, and it is the first thing to be done meticulously, and it is the strongest of the barriers. Data governance is the next barrier. We may not have it now in hand, but we need to think about the privacy, the deployment. What do you do if things go wrong? While it is great to have all new shiny GenAI stuff, you need to think the governance too, which is also very important. Over and above, they are also talking about the funding generative AI initiatives, bias and fairness issues, the confidentiality and the intellectual property related problems, obtaining sponsorships, cultural resistance, and whatnot. All these are listed. After listening to this, you must have understood that the barriers are really very huge in front of us. And we need something to help us out, to come out of these barriers. Well, that's Opia for us. Let's understand the ecosystem complexity. The complexity of building end-to-end AI solutions in an enterprise environment is broken into three key stages. As we all know, it starts with data preparation. Second one is to build LLMs, which is nothing but the large language models. And finally, how do we deploy and productize the solution? Let's go one step at a time. Let's start with data preparation. The key task here is to create and manage data pipelines to ensure clean, structured, and accessible data for AI models. Who are the parties involved? We have got vector DB, storage ISVs, and application ISVs working with that. Independent software vendors, actually referred as ISVs, they offer database and storage solutions specifically designed to handle the requirements of AI workloads. They are going to help us out with high performance and scalability. On the other hand, application ISVs are the vendors that develop software applications to manage, pre-process, and prepare data for AI readiness. They help us out clearly with data cleansing and transformation, data pipeline management, and certain industry-specific features as well. Alright, the second stage is the LLM building. What is the task in hand? Generate and fine-tune LLMs using vertical specific data tailored to particular industries or use cases. The parties involved here are domain framework and model developers. They are none other than the experts or the companies specializing in creating AI frameworks and building models. Followed by that, we have got model aggregators. The organizations or platforms that integrate and optimize multiple models for broader use. Then comes the most important stage, deployment and productizing the solution. What is the task? We have to deploy the LLMs on enterprise servers, services, retrained with enterprise specific data, and manage and also scale AI models. Who are all the parties involved? The global system integrators, the OEMs, ODMs, OSVs, and a lot of people are involved here. So, finally, what do we get here? The ultimate goal is delivering these solutions to enterprise customers who can apply them to real-world use cases. Right. OPA provides you the open platform for enterprise AI is here, which can provide you with specifications and components. They provide you clear guidelines and modular building blocks. They provide you microservices, small, scalable services for AI integration are all available here. You've got the reference flows, which provide you the best practices and workflows. Most importantly, the evaluation and benchmarks, the metrics to evaluate AI performance and efficiency is also there. This is where OPA steps in into help with the specifications, components, reference flows, benchmarks, and microservices. So, OPA is definitely a boom for all of us. Let's dive into OPA a little deeper. Right. OPA offers you key capabilities and it is helping us with both the phases of construction and evaluation. You can see that in front of you that we have got two blocks. One is construction phase, another one is evaluation phase. OPA aims to simplify the development, production, and adoption of the enterprise-grade AI solutions. Let's understand the key components of OPA in a very simple, easy to understandable manner. The first phase is called construction phase. The framework of composable building blocks come in. What does it mean? Very simple. It provides you modular, reusable components that can be combined to build GenAI solutions. So what are all the examples here that we can pick? LLMs, the core AI models for text understanding and generation come as part of it. The data stores, specialized databases for storing and managing AI data like the embeddings or enterprise datasets. It can be even prompt engines. Yes, tools to generate, structure, and optimize prompts for better AI performance is all available. So, the overall purpose of this block is very simple. This particular block of framework of composable building blocks enables developers to build AI systems more efficiently by reusing existing and proven components. Alright, what is the second thing here? The blueprints. The blueprints of end-to-end workflows, which is part of again the construction phase, is to be discussed. What is this? This is pre-designed workflow that demonstrate how to implement specific GenAI use cases. What are the examples here that I can pick? The RAG applications, the retrieval augmented generation workflows that combine data retrieval and generation is all included. Agentic systems is all included. The autonomous agents that perform tasks based on instructions is all available here. And AI avatars, yes, digital assistants or personas powered by AI for interaction is also available as blueprints here for us. What is the purpose? Again, this simplifies the process of creating complex AI systems by offering ready-made templates. Well, we completed the framework of composable building blocks Second, the blueprints. And next comes the most important thing, assessment for grading GenAI systems. What it means? A framework is provided here which can help you to evaluate and grade the performance, features, and reliability of GenAI solutions. For example, performance metrics including the speed, accuracy, the latency of AI models, all these are available. Features, yes, the functionality and capabilities offered by the AI system come under this. And next one is very important, which is nothing but the trustworthiness. Yes, it is also included without fail. How does it help us? Very simple. We can ensure the systems meet the enterprise security, compliance, and scalability standards through these guidelines. So, what does this provide us? This setup provides us the confidence in selecting and deploying reliable AI solutions. For each category, the assessments will be set with three levels: L1, L2, and L3. L1 is called entry level, L2 is called market level, L3 is named as advanced level. L1 has got limited capabilities. The solution might be seen as less advanced or performance relative to other solutions assessed for similar tasks. It might encounter issues in deployment. Second is L2. It meets the market needs. The solution represents that mid-range of systems being reviewed and assessed. It can be safely deployed in the enterprise environments and is expected to meet the prevailing standards on security and transparency. L3 is advancing the market needs, exceeding the market needs. The solution represents top range of components or end-to-end GenAI workflows being reviewed and assessed at the time. It meets or exceeds all the security, privacy, transparency, and deployment at scale requirements. So this way, we can even grade it. The overall purpose of OPR is very simple. It simplifies the development. By offering the composable frameworks, pre-built components, it actually has made our life easier. Second, it streamlines the production. Of course, yes, through end-to-end workflow and blueprints, it is making life even more simple. And it ensures enterprise-grade quality. Via rigorous assessments and grading, this is made possible. Alright, OPR simplifies development. It simplifies production. It encourages us with a lot of support towards building end-to-end GenAI applications with ease. Alright, now it's important for us to get into the OPR architecture. Yes, the technical architecture is made very simple here. We have made it very simple in order to make you understand the power OPR brings you on the table. The OPR architecture is right in front of you. There are three key components. The first one is the microservice. They are nothing but the small independent services that perform specific tasks in the AI pipeline. By breaking down the system into smaller self-contained services, microservices promote modularity, flexibility, and scalability. This modular approach is appreciable and it allows the developers to independently develop, deploy, and scale individual components of the application, making it very easy to maintain and evolve over time. Also, the microservices facilitate the fault isolation. If there are any issue found out in one of the microservices, it is less likely to impact the rest of them. There are multiple microservices which are available, which are including the embedding microservices, retriever services, re-ranking based, guardrails, text-to-speech services, data preparation, LLMs, vector databases, whatnot. All these are very helpful and they enable us with modular development where each microservice can be developed, deployed, and scaled independently. The next one is megaservice. Yes, a combination of one or more microservices working together to deliver end-to-end application is called megaservice. A megaservice is a higher level architectural construct composed of one or more microservices providing the capability to assemble end-to-end applications. Unlike the individual microservices which focuses on specific tasks or functions, a megaservice orchestrates multiple microservices to deliver a comprehensive solution. Megaservices encapsulate complex business logic and workflow orchestration, coordinating the interactions between various microservices to fulfill specific application requirements. This approach enables the creation of modular yet integrated applications where each microservice contributes to the overall functionality of the megaservices. Overall, microservices and megaservices are very important, and megaservices allows you to build larger, cohesive AI workflows by orchestrating multiple microservices. Finally, last but not the least, the gateway comes into picture. The gateway acts as the entry point for all incoming requests to the system. The gateway serves as the interface for the users to access the megaservice, providing customized access based on user requirements. It acts as the entry point for incoming requests, routing them to the appropriate microservices within megaservice architecture. Gateways support API definition, API versioning, rate limiting, and request transformation, thereby allowing for fine-grained control over how users interact with the underlying microservices. By abstracting the complexity of underlying infrastructure, gateways provide a seamless, user-friendly experience for interacting with megaservices. Gateways routes the request to the appropriate microservices or megaservices. Gateway manages the API definitions, versioning, and access control. Gateway ensures that requests are processed efficiently and securely. Most importantly, gateways simplifies the interaction with the system and ensures smooth communication between the external users and internal services. Let's understand the flow of the architecture very quickly. The system starts with the user request, the user interaction. Second, the gateway comes into picture. The request is routed to the appropriate microservice or megaservices. The microservice or the megaservice process the request, retrieve the relevant data, perform computations, and generate responses. And finally, we get the response. The processed output is sent back to the user via the gateway. That said, the architecture is made very simple for you. Alright, we are getting into the next level where we can see the 22 examples that are available in front of you, which represent a real world use case that enterprises can leverage to implement AI solutions effectively. There are 22 modern, up-to-date, latest examples and use cases available. Agent QA, Audio Q&A, Avatar Chatbot, Chat Q&A, Code Gen, Code Trans, DB Q&A, whatnot. Everything is here. These blueprints provide predefined workflows enabling organizations to quickly adopt and implement AI applications for specific use cases. They reduce the development complexity, they increase the productivity, they accelerate the deployment of AI-powered solutions. Where can I get all these? Yes, I'm coming to it shortly and I will show you that as well. OPA by numbers are very interesting and it is just a 1-year-old baby and it is growing. You can see that the numbers are impressive. The OPA partners are listed here. Your company could be there. If it is there and if you are not aware of it, it's time now for you to go ahead and get your contribution delivered. You've got Intel contributing into this and you've got companies like Infosys, Wipro, AMD. All these guys are also coming very closely to work with OPA. And this is the page where you can go ahead and get all the details. We have got github.com/opia-project. Go ahead, explore, and you will be able to learn and understand things much easier out of this page. You can participate in OPA very nicely. Yes, we can go ahead and contribute. You can contribute by 3 different ways. You can co-develop, you can contribute the codes, you can do evangelism. Whichever way you want, you can go ahead and do it. You can co-develop internal GSA solutions with your company if your company is already part of OPA. And you can contribute the code, documents, projects, blueprints, and whatnot. You can provide feedback, and that's also a contribution. You can do evangelism by promoting OPA in your communities and events. Go ahead, visit it, and it's going to be a real good future for all of us. Let's get into some of the examples that I told I will show you. We are going to start with the AI Avatar Audio Chatbot, and it's going to be very interesting. Have a look at it. It will help you in understanding things much better, as in how OPA can be very helpful here.
We would first need to pick an audio question from the dropdown. Let us pick the second. What is the objective of the open platform for enterprise AI? How is it helpful to enterprises building AI solutions? On the right-hand side, we will also have 6 different selections for the AI avatar figure. Here, let us pick the center video. Let us also determine a deep learning model to use for lip synchronization and face animation. Here, let us pick the second model for simplicity and for shorter latency. Clicking the Submit button. The audio is ready first from the AI.
Platform for Enterprise I is a collaborative initiative that aims to accelerate the adoption and development of artificial intelligence AI in enterprises. The Open Platform for Enterprise I is a collaborative initiative that aims to accelerate the adoption and development of artificial intelligence AI in enterprises. It provides a standardized framework, tools, and resources to facilitate the integration of AI technologies into various business processes.
Let's get into the next step. I hope you like the first one. Let's first watch the demo and then I will explain you what it is. You can try this out in your machine and all the codes are available in the GitHub Opia page. Go ahead and try it out, but before that, let's listen how exactly it works. I'll explain you after the demo. Well, you might have noticed that the initial answer provided by the chatbot is outdated or lacks specific information about Opia. This is because Opia is relatively new project and wasn't part of the dataset used to train the large language model. Since most language models are static, they rely on data available at the time of training. They can't automatically incorporate the recent developments or information about the new projects like Opia. But however, RAG offers a solution by enabling real-time context. Through the simple UI that you have seen, you also could have noticed that there is an icon that allows you to upload relevant context information. This action initiated a process where the document is sent to the data prep microservice to generate the embeddings, and then the data is ingested into the vector database. By uploading the new document or the link, you are effectively expanding the chatbot's knowledge base to include the latest information, and through which we got the relevant output with accuracy. All this you can try and let us know in case you have any questions. We will be very happy to assist you. The documentation is phenomenally presented, and you go through each of these examples, whatever is presented, the documentation will support you like anything. It's a very easy to understand documentation which is done with relevant explanations, and I'm sure you will fall in love with it once you start going through it. Alright, the key takeaways for you. Opia helps to integrate performant GenAI workflows and applications across enterprise systems and networks. It is practical to build GenAI RAG applications using Opia, Mega or microservices on Gaudi and Xeon. If you need any help there, please reach us out. We'll be very happy to assist you. Using Opia is a very cost-effective solution to scale and deploy AI solutions. Please go ahead, start exploring. It's going to be interesting. The resources are listed here, github.com/opia-project. You will get everything that you require there, and in case you need any further information, you are open to reach us out. Thank you very much for listening to us, and we are looking forward to your questions. Thank you.
From start, scale, and exit. So I'm going to create this AI that resonates with startups from starting up, scaling, and exiting the entire platform for only startups. So I'm looking to build this AI model. So how this can basically help? That's what I want. Okay. So I'm the founder of Champions Agency. We are into branding consulting for innovative startups which are disruptive and visionary. Okay. So what we are here to do is we are here to create a resonating and relatable and individualized AI model for startups. Okay, visionary disruptive startups. So I want to know how this platform Opia can help us in creating the entire structure and the framework of the model.
I got it. So we have a lot of blueprints inside it. So about 22 plus blueprints are there inside it. So you need to walk through the blueprints to identify which one will properly fit your requirement. And if you are not able to do it, or if you find it something difficult, I'll request Syed there, who is sitting there in the hall, who is our colleague, to give you with my email ID and our team's email ID. You can reach us out. We'll be very happy to assist you with that.
Okay. So I'll reach out on email. Yeah. My name is Ronak Shah, founder of Champions Agency.
Great. Not only blueprints, but also we have got the complete guideline with respect to validation and verification, standardizing, everything is available with respect to testing how your system is built, how your solution is built. Grading can also be done. So all these are possible. Just reach us out through Syed. We'll be very happy to assist you, Ron. Assist you. Syed, please give them the email IDs and contact details so that if they have any questions, they can reach us out anytime. And as Intel, we can always help you out.
Any other questions?
Syed, if there are no questions,
We have
Do we need
Yeah.
GPU infrastructure to run OPM?
right? So it's highly ubiquitous in nature. So you can run it in the PC locally. You've got examples that way. You can run it in the GPUs. You can run it in the data centers. From PC to cloud, you can take up OPM. So that's the way the demonstrations are available. That's the way the structure is done. So it's not very GPU connected. Of course, yes, GPU samples are there, but we need not just go ahead and get married to GPU.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Anyone else?
Yeah, so this is Pradeep. Like for deployment, how we are doing? Is it Kubernetes or Docker?
Dockers are there, and you can start deploying it that way. And step-by-step guidelines are presented for each of the samples, and their step-by-step commands will also be given. So when you go into the samples, right, in the blueprint, for example, you are taking chat Q&A. Their step-by-step installation guidelines and setting up guidelines are available, so it won't be difficult for us. So we can go through it. And in case you find it tougher, let us know. We can assist you.
Sure.
Thank you.
Hello, sir. My name is Hardik. I'm from NV Analytics. Can we create interaction blocks, parallel blocks within the system?
Yes. Yes,
Okay.
you can.
Thank you.
Thank you.